good. Let's see here. Eventually, I have this thing. Let's see what you have. You have any sword, but it's worse. So don't use it.
Old Tristram. Diablo himself was here.
Defensive shield and having a sword and as well. Same thing for you, but equip it, XX, X, there you go, and that's it. And you can still here, go where the start is. And less than enemies with an explosion of poison is that 2 seconds. Okay, so now square, all the enemies around that area they will freeze.
Patience.
Ogden and his wife have offered to let me and grandmother continue to stay with them. I think we will, now that the troubles are over. I'm still tormented by horrific nightmares. I keep hoping they will fade, but they seem to be getting stronger.
This is the teletransport stone. So we are now at the old whirlwind, and if you press here, you go to the city. You can heal, you can do many things.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain. Leah.
For a long time, Uncle Deckard avoided coming back to this place.
Come with us now.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What about your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram died of the demon.
He's there.
Look! A hidden cellar. Follow me.
I think there was more to your mother than you know.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
My rock is low.
I received a new armor, it's basically the same, and gloves, the same. Check you, and we have new pants, go down, and you can go there, or there will be boots, and our pants. imagine that there's a clock. You want to go to 6, 7:30. You have to go to 1. So don't just go for it. Go against the... Yeah. Select. X. The one you got is 7 armor. The one you had is 6. So select that one. There you go. Circle, circle, circle. Let's go.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Even told me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, it will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Go that way.
The fight is over for this one. Cathedral. The fallen star lies within.
When you don't have an armor, for instance here, part the lead falls. You see that? Whatever. But when you don't have something, it keeps automatically. But this is only the beginning of the game because eventually you have so many things that you to this type of work.
This
X. I have a new shield, 49, and the one I have is 10, so this is way better. You have a new outfit. Star? No, it's not that. What's the belt? Yeah. Oh, it's already equipped. Okay, so it goes. Oh, that's one room. Recovers magnet from some empty.
I require more wrath. Fight is over for this. Not yet. Not ready yet. The star is close.
Need more time.
My wrath is low.
I don't have enough arcane power. Not ready yet.
You see that circles are increasing. On the bottom right.
Still waiting.
That's 0, you cannot do anything. You need to wait until it recovers. And yours, with your magic, increases speed.
last Anon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
You like
Alright, so far.
me soldiers. This is kind of last. You need to always check our rank, so we need to do close.
Not enough rat. Akarat hears you, friend.
more you explore, the more treasures and equipment you can find.
Here's Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
Really?
Not ready yet.
Guess we can check and press here and new process 20 from 56. Change them. And this 76 that works. No. Skills. You have that X. X. It's the same circle. Down to volts. Yeah, X. The main thing is, it means that it has more defense than we have. Yeah. Down to defense. It's not good, not even so good. And that's it. Skills. That's R1. Yeah. So you have a new skill. That's X on the star one. Yeah. Back one. Yeah. And it says, oh, go back and close one. That's X. And now it's damage with magic missile by 325%. Maybe not, because I don't want to do that. Because you have primary ones and then grades of primary ones. See how speedy we are? It's because we killed a lot of enemies in a short amount of time. Sometimes it can give you that thing on you, increases your health. Really, really bad. I don't think that's nothing.
Patience.
your time.
My wrath is low.
Okay, I can some shoes that look better. Some shoes. Yeah, you see the green thingies? Go. Go on me. Don't think yours is good. Go to the shoes. Yeah, that's same thing.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Take a king! Stay back!
Still waiting.
I require more wrath.
You can like a really good shot there. Oh, one. Drop. Yeah. 19. Select X.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
Your niece asked me to find you, and I agreed.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
That's my fault.
Yeah. Oh, then it was me. Let's just explore.
This cannot be opened yet.
This is also about the power of the Skeleton's King. Skeleton's King.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me. Tristram.
We need to get to the city.
I rescued the old scholar, and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star. But not for long.
Okay, is there?
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
It was my duty to help. Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Then I will be the cure.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leia, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakarum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies, the prophecy of the end days, says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the text since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
I am the last of the Herodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Herodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You were called and did not answer?
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leia and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the Lords of Hell.
I can see that Leia is important to you.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leia, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the burning hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers. The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
The story of Mad King Leoric hangs heavy over this town.
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
And so he became the Skeleton King.
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become. Leia told me of your crusade to find the source of corruption in the Zakarum faith. I may have information that will help you. Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, spent many years trapped under Travancore and slowly tainted the Zakarum in a bid for freedom.
I have heard this, but knowing how it happened is not enough. I must find the source of the corruption and cleanse it.
I fear that Mephisto is no more. His soul was destroyed on the Hellforge. I am sorry, Crusader.
I've dedicated my life to this crusade, and your news does not change my oath. If I search my entire life and find nothing, it will still have been worth the journey. Leo, tell me about your mother.
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her. I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard while he did his crazy research.
It can be a lonely life. What drives him?
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
Did you learn anything about your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons. I've never heard of the Crusaders.
We serve the Zakarum faith. We're from the East, and only recently came to these lands. Some of us did, at least.
Well, I hope you're not planning to convert these people by the sword.
I'm not here to convert anyone. My crusade is to find a way to cleanse the corruption that infests my faith. When that evil is destroyed, the Zakarum will be restored, and people can choose to believe in it or not, as they please.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love. Each of my items is very special to me, but I suppose I can sell you one or two things if I must. Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
Gentle, how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchen, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My future is known. Travel the world, redeem the Zakarum faith, live as a crusader, and die as one.
That's not a future. It's a punishment. You should stop to enjoy the wine. Find a good woman, perhaps. The world is constantly renewing itself, eternally playing out the same events over and over again. We can merely play our parts.
The more you speak, the less you say.
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight if we starve?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. But you can quit if you want. Are you Hadric? Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It is a hard burden you bear. I will help.
friends. I'm sorry.
Do your duty, blacksmith, no matter how hard. Not enough rat.
Miller, my love, forgive me.
Hedwig! Help me!
Sword as well, but it's not good with the helmet. There you go. Yeah, it's equipped. Circle. Look at the boots. There you go. There you go. 17 is better, way better. No. I have to select it. Go R1, L1. Boot. X. Now press here. This is your character. See, is like becoming difficult. Circle. Line. And now escape.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedwig Amon.
You owe me nothing, friend. But I would welcome your aid in my quest to find the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Okay.
Not ready yet.
I require more wrath.
This pool of reflection.
My wrath is low.
Need more time.
Nothing stops the crusade.
Not enough rat. This grave has been disturbed. I require more rat.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Okay, this time we're gonna go down and do that. Yeah.
Thank you. New sword access. Yeah. Belt. 14, yes. shield quick for you. Skills. R2, go to the star. Star. X. There you go. Circle. Where? Nothing. Don't go there yet.
Need more time.
Lightly damned. Not enough wrath.
I'm gonna go down there, didn't I? Oh, you know, I'm going there, didn't I?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Go on. Nothing about people watching us.
wasn't connected to Facebook, so nobody had the link. My first email, so I used Facebook only. Really? I don't remember. Let's try again.
Feed us. Okay. 22. Can you play it by yourself? Obviously.
It's weird.
The blacksmith's apprentice. Yet another innocent falls.
Favors me.
My wrath is low. Not ready yet.
Oh.
A foe worth killing.
I will enjoy this.
I require more wrath. Not yet. Patience. Not enough wrap.
And he's going?
Huh?